Hey folks, Outlaw Shaver here. Uh, just going to do a quick shave today with George's Barbershop, which is smoky leather, neroli, vanilla, black pepper, and bergamot. Uh, Today's brush will be a inexpensive badger. It's a black badger, and it's kind of a little scratchy. Just thought I'd go ahead and use it. I really like the handle color and design on that. It looks like old, uh, like fossilized ivory or tusk. And the razor is going to be a Ming 2000 on setting 4, and or at least that's what I'm going to start with. And the blade in that is a uh, Super Max uh, Super Platinum. Oop, it dove in the water. Super Max Super Platinum, first use. So I've had fairly good results with these. Uh, Decent shave, decent sharpness, decent smoothness, and I've not tried one in the Ming or the Future clone yet. So I figured I'd try that out today. But everything else I've tried them in, they seem to be pretty good. Uh, and the lastability seems pretty fair as well. I've gotten usually at least 3 shaves, if not 4, out of any particular blade in other razors. So I'll go ahead and get started here. Get my face wet up a bit. Tell you what, I don't know if about any rest of you, but I've been a little bit exhausted this last week here. Actually, I've been kind of trying to stay out of the public a little bit because of the flu and everything that's going around. But go ahead and get started lathering up here. And I've used this brush probably half a dozen times, and it's still losing hair. Uh, it may never quit losing hair, I'm not sure. But I do like the handle, so one of these days maybe I'll re-knot it with something else if it doesn't prove out. It may just completely de-knot itself for me. I had put a little bit of soap in the bottom of the bowl here, probably about the size of the end of my little finger there. A little ball of it about the size of my fingernail. And I'm just really loving George's Barbershop. I've shaved with it several times this week, and or well, at least a couple other times this week, and this is probably about the 5th time I've shaved with it, and I just really enjoy the scent on it. I got about just a couple days growth here on this right now. I guess that looks fair. And here we go. It seems like a fairly smooth combination. And as you can see, the blade is not having any kind of trouble just mowing right through it. I didn't feel any kind of tug or anything. I'm going to go ahead and for the next pass go down to setting 3. Wet the face up just a little more for the last pass. I'll go ahead and turn this down to number 2 for this one, because it's kind of sort of against the grain. Or bias to it. All right. Just a quick wipe off. Rub the rest of it in. Now I'm going to use some Florida water for aftershave. Now my conclusions. I believe Supermax blades, the platinum blades, are a very good blade. I've gotten nothing but good results out of them. I would probably compare them to a Gillette Wilkinson. It's in that category right there. Maybe even a Dorco Prime. I think better though. Maybe the lastability isn't as long as a Personas Red or otherwise, but I do believe that they, in my experience, I'm getting a smoother shave out of it than a Voskhod, and even more lastability. The experience that I've had with some Voskhods, it seems, is that they do real well for about 2 shaves, and then seems like they give up and then start feeling kind of snaggy. But and in the Ming 2000, it just seems like a super combination. Uh, this razor, I hate to admit it, but this razor right here, for being an adjustable razor, as smooth as it shaves, as trouble-free as it is on the face, for the feel and everything, the wide range of razor blades that you can put in it and use with virtually no trouble, or without being finicky. When you can pick one of these up for $10, $15, sometimes less if you're willing to wait for it longer, they just can't hardly be beat. If there's somebody that's starting out new into wet shaving and they want a very good razor for a very affordable price, there it is. That's my take on them. Well, thank you all for joining me. And again, today's soap was George's Barbershop, and it's just a fantastic floral leather scent, with the smoky leather, neroli, vanilla, black pepper, and bergamot. I think you'll really enjoy it. Y'all have a good weekend. We'll talk to you later.